Thank you so kindly for watching this video. I'm a happy guy today. Why? Because the GOAT, the legend, is back. Lewis Hamilton, according to data and sources, will hold a press conference tomorrow morning, European time, about 11 o'clock. And I can help by asking myself, what will Lewis Hamilton say tomorrow? I have no doubt that Lewis Hamilton will always be a class act. But it's going to be a day full of emotions for the fans of the sport. Because one cannot be a fan of the sport and have not felt the emotions that have lingered since December 12th, 2021 of Abu Dhabi, the blunder or the intentional decision that Michael Masi and his family or crew has done to the sport that we all love. What would Lewis Hamilton say? I have no doubt Lewis Hamilton would be grateful to his fans. I know he will express his gratefulness to the fans and the support. I know he will express feelings of appreciation to his team. I know he will. But one thing that I can't forget is what Suzie Wolf tweeted days after the 2021 debacle at Abu Dhabi. That tweet for me is everything. That tweet was so full of truth, so full of emotions and familyness. I actually wasn't aware that Suzie Wolf and Lewis Hamilton were friends long before they were both Mercedes family members. If you never read that tweet, please, you get a chance, Google the tweet from Suzie Wolf, who is the wife of Toto Wolff, after the 2021 F1 debacle at Abu Dhabi. It's really touchy. And for me, that tweet is reignited to what Lewis Hamilton would say tomorrow. Now, I'm a curious human being, so for some crazy reason, I decided to Google Jenson Button's net worth. And I found that Jenson Button has a net worth of about $260 million. We know Jenson Button was a 2009 Formula One champion. And I have to say, with all due respect, having been a fan of Jenson Button since he raced for Williams BMW, it was more the car, the brawn car, that made Jenson Button a Formula One champion in 2009. That's my opinion. Then I decided, after Googling Jenson Button's net worth, I was somewhat aware, but I wanted to go back and Google Lewis Hamilton's net worth. It's about 300 million, plus or minus. The difference is meager. It's maybe $40 million. $40 million is a lot to everyone, I believe. But then it didn't stop there. So I decided to Google Michael Schumacher's net worth. Michael Schumacher had not raced in Formula One since 2006. Michael Schumacher, we know, is 7 times Formula One champion. We know Lewis Hamilton, numbers do not lie, proved to be the greatest ever Formula One race driver, period. Yet Michael Schumacher's net worth, according to Forbes magazine, is $1.3 billion. He hadn't raced since 2006. Lewis Hamilton is 4 times poorer, if you can call it that, 300 million. Michael Schumacher is 4 times richer than Lewis Hamilton. And Lewis Hamilton is only $40 million. $40 million is a lot, I know, but only $40 million richer than Jenson Button. Do you guys honestly believe that Jenson Button was the 7-time world champion? His worth would be that far apart from Michael Schumacher? I don't believe so. That really got me, man. I really, again, it's another profound means in which you can look at data and numbers, because they don't lie. And it's it's saddening to see that. Despite it all, Lewis Hamilton Foundation is it's a class act. It really is. Now, I don't know if you're aware, but Michael Masi, obviously we know that for sure. I want to say this. Every single article I read today said Michael Masi is out. Now one of them said Michael Masi was fired. Now everyone was being PC. Michael Masi is out. I say they're wrong. Michael Masi is supposed to have been fired. But guess what? Michael Masi still remains within the FIA and Formula One. Unofficially, his role would be in charge of track and safety car. The role of a FIA race director is to walk the track pre-race practice to make sure the track is in good standings. The track meets all safety regulations. Michael Masi's role would be track safety along with safety car. So he will be still seen at every race, getting paid, in charge of the track and safety car. That to me means something. It says, the saying goes, keep your friends close, keep your enemies even closer. Michael Masi, in my opinion, is kept within the family of Formula One and the FIA to keep him quiet. That's my opinion. If Michael Masi was fired, totally, completely out, there's no doubt there's someone within the team, the member of FIA Formula One, that would be afraid of Masi's book or what Masi may say, who might have been behind his decision. I don't know that for sure, but I think it's a safe belief that Masi inside Formula One is a safer Masi than Masi outside. That's my thoughts. Would love to hear what you think. Tomorrow will be a very emotional day. I for sure, and many fans had doubted that tomorrow would come. It is here. I can't wait to hear what Lewis has to say. All I can say, God bless him. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you.